here, joyfully raw, lighten up your life on raw and living foods. And the kitty, hi, say hi. Aw, aw, she wants to be on video too, yay. She's a sweetie. Oh, she's a little bit, her heart's pounding. Okay, today I wanted to talk to you about why raw, for one thing. Why eat raw? And the other thing is we're going to bust a move. Well, bust a myth is more like it. So why eat raw and living foods? This is Raw 101, really. Raw and living foods are simply that. They are in their natural state, uncooked, unheated, anything. Just from the garden to the hand to the mouth. That's it. We've heard it put that way. And you know the premise of raw food is that it is not heated above, the degrees vary, but anywhere from 105 to 118 degrees. Then after that point, the enzymes are destroyed and a loss of nutrients. So we like to get foods closest to their energy source, being the earth, the dirt, the ground that nutritionally supported these things to grow. Of course, the closer you get to that, the more energy the foods have. I personally love wild foods, wild foraging. I love dandelions and, well, anything really that I can find out in the wild. There's just so much more energy, and especially if you eat it as close to the time as you picked it. So raw food. What is raw food? Simple raw food. Is it all hard, all complicated? No. I'll show you. This is raw food. Isn't that cool? That's raw food. In a little bit of a more processed form. This is raw food. That's a blend. That's a blended drink. Bananas and some fruits. Simple, simple, simple. So how did it get all hard? Well, we made it all hard. Is raw food complicated recipes and fancy blenders and dehydrators and mandolins and choppers and slicers and mixers and all that stuff? It doesn't have to be. That's great if that's what you want to do. It doesn't have to be. What do you need? What do you need to eat raw food? First of all, I would say no excuses. Raw food is everywhere. It is everywhere. It is readily available. And so what do you need to eat raw food? That's what you need. Right? That's what you need. Whoops, almost beamed my kitty with an avocado. She says, I got to go see if that's something to eat. Oh, does she look like she got hit with avocado? the squished kitty. Look at her little pink nose. Is she just the cutest thing ever? Oh. So enough about the kitty. Okay, so what are some of these things that people bring up around raw food? Maybe people bring up to ourselves in questionings or questions we have had. The big one: where do you get your protein? Have you seen the cartoon where this whole set of overweight people chewing on chicken drumsticks are looking at the thin, fit, happy people, saying, "Where do you get your protein?" I would say it's actually a problem in this world that people are getting too much protein. So to be on an eating plan that meets our protein needs but does not exceed that is phenomenal. And also the types of proteins that people are eating. The day I heard that you can get all your protein needs met by plant-based food, I was so incredibly happy. I was already not eating meat for a long time, but that was freeing for me to not be in that continual um, struggle, if you will, even though it wasn't a struggle, to think that I needed. I had folks telling me, even folks, naturopath, things like that, saying you really need to eat meat, and and that wasn't in my best interest. And so the protein myth, how much protein we actually need. America is over proteinized. Okay, another new word for you. So no fuss about the protein. Look at where we all get our protein needs from, and we're thriving on it. Are we not building muscle mass? We are doing just great. So what do you mean you eat raw food? Does that mean that you eat raw chicken or sushi, or like, what is that? What do you eat raw? Well, when I first heard the word raw in connection with this eating plan, this way of life, I was actually not thrilled with that word. I prefer whole and living foods in their natural state. Raw sometimes doesn't have a good connotation. People just picture you eating raw chicken or raw eggs or whatever. They can only relate it to what they can relate it to, you see. So really people have no idea until you show them, tell them, have them taste some of the food, as far as what raw really is, what raw food is. Isn't raw food expensive? It must be expensive to eat that way. What is expensive to me is to feel so ill that I need to go to a doctor, or feel ill in any way, to not sleep well, to not have a good frame of mind, a good mood, to have depression, to drag myself out of bed in the morning, to have no energy or motivation to do the things that I need to do, to have bad skin, to be overweight, to have just a whole rough outlook on life. All those things, those are the things that would be expensive to me. Raw food is not expensive. When I purchase my food is also my health insurance. Health insurance is expensive. And if you look at it this way, I support my car. I provide everything that my car needs, which is expensive sometimes. I support myself, which is my home, everything it takes to keep me going in my living space. Why would I not support my body? This is where I live. Why would I not support my body in this way, by feeding it living energy? I am a living being. Why would I feed it anything that is less than alive? So is raw food expensive? Absolutely not. It's all a mindset. And when eating living food is your priority, it is the first thing in the budget. That's pretty cool. The rest of life may be expensive. What you eat to feed your living body is not expensive. Feed yourself, your living body, living food. You will not even believe what it will bring about in your body, the changes that you will see, and how your life will just be absolutely amazing. And of course, your life will rock! Yay! Bye-bye.